Hey everybody, so here we are back today again to do another oracle card reading. There was a few questions that I had about the divine union, about the twin flame union phase. I really wanted to know, what it was all about, what we can expect, things like that. I just don't know a lot of things about it. I don't have a lot of information on it yet. And so seeing as the readings that have been coming through are all about this union phase, or this twin flame union phase. I just thought maybe that we could get a little more information for all of us to move forward within this reunion or union phase. Okay, so funny thing is, I asked, how should we start this reading? And I got, okay, well, we're going to take 7 cards and we're going to take an 8th card. Which I had the 8th card fall out of another deck, and they said, okay, there's your 8th card. So I've already placed the 8th card. Also, they wanted me to mention the divine, I was channeling earlier just before I started this reading, and they wanted me to mention that they're very concerned, and we should be very concerned about the state of affairs in the Middle East. And if you know anything about me, you know that I don't listen to the news, or I don't know anything about war or politics, or I've gotten away from it for so many years that I really don't know a lot about it. But they're very concerned, and we need to be very concerned about the state of affairs in the Middle East, because this war, they said, this thing is getting us all of us down, and we are here to bring peace and enlightenment of peace, not wars. So as a collective, we need to join together, to band together and come forward as a collective team for the betterment of the alls, so that we can stand together as one always. So anyways, that was their message. Okay, great. So let's move right on into the reading. So the cards have all been pre-shuffled, so we're gonna go straight into, we've got the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms oracle cards. So we're gonna grab 7 of those. Now this reading, I've tried a few different setups. I'm just trying to find the right kind of setup for me. But I'm hoping that this audio and video both work. The first video I did, the video didn't work at all. The second, the audio worked, but it was hard to get the video for it. So I thought I would try it this way with a little bit of a different setup. I have another setup I'm wanting to try, but I just don't have the stuff yet. I'm actually just closing up my office, my hypnotherapy office, and so my recording equipment that I use to do scripts and audios for my hypnotherapy, my spiritual hypnotherapy business, is at the office. So I haven't gotten that stuff set up yet. That's a better system, which I will be getting set up in the future. But anyways, for now, this will work anyway. So our first card is the Dragon's Duel. All right, so we've got card number 1. We need 8 cards altogether, and like I said, this has all been pre-shuffled. So whatever comes, and actually we have our 8th card. We have our first and we have our 8th. So we need 6 more cards. 2 is the Fire Prince. The Fire Prince. I guess I could wait and check those out as we check out each card. Maybe I'll show you then. For right now, let's just get them up on the table. Okay, so we've got the Fire Prince, we've got the Dragon's Duel, we've got the Fire Prince, and we have the Page of Raphael. And that is from the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Okay, we need another card. Now this is on the Twin Flame Collective and also on the Twin Flame Reunion, because, and I don't read reverse cards at all. I have my own system. I just look at the pictures, look at the images, and I channel the divine. Okay, we've got 2 there. One more. Tried to jump out here as well. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to take it because it was trying to jump out as well. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we need 1 more. Where was I? I'm not sure. Anyways, let's just continue on. Okay, we've got our last card, the Eyes of Beauty. Okay, so we have the Dragon's Duel, the Fire Prince, the Dream Walker, the Hawk Prince, the Spirit Whisperer, the Cosmos, the Eyes of Beauty, and Our 8th card is the Page of Raphael, which fell out before, when I was pre-shuffling. Okay, so here we go. And we have another deck that are going to be for our clarifying cards, if and when we need them. Okay, so our first card, we're going to jump right into the reading to see what information. Oh, and I should mention that also when I was channeling, I asked, you know, the divine, is there a couple of questions, or I thought we could go with 3, but they brought forward 2 questions that we can ask about the union phase that we're all coming into, or that some of us are coming into. I guess not all of us, but some of us are coming into. And, you know, what does this mean? What is this exactly? What will we be doing? Or you know, I just really don't know about any of it. So I really wanted to get some information on what does it mean? What are we doing? You know, what's it all about? Okay, so let's start with our first card. We've got the Dragon's Duel. Okay, so the first thing I see with the Dragon's Duel is the big moon. The big moon. I don't know if it's a sun or a moon, but for me it's a moon right now. It doesn't look like a sun. It looks like a moon to me. There's the pink and the blue. So for me, that's a boy girl. There's boy girl. So the female, the male, the masculine, the feminine energies are here both. Also the duality, the mirroring back and forth of the masculine and the feminine. So not so necessarily so much on maybe within ourselves too. I don't know, but definitely for the masculine and the feminine. I guess for the masculine and feminine energies, reflecting back on each other. Maybe for whatever that means to you, whether that means your own feminine and masculine energies, sort of like mirroring something back to you that you need greater attention on or greater details with, or the divine feminine, the divine masculine mirroring each other or themselves for one another. That's just my puppy dog in the background. Okay. So I think we're going to probably, you know, let's get a little more, let's get a clarifier on this and just see what, I was going to just move on to the fire prints, but let's just see if there's more information here for us in the Dragon's Duel. Okay, so the Dragon's Duel, we have the word Lord along with the Dragon's Duel, to give us a little bit more clarity on all of this. So more enlightenment for all of us there. More clarity as well. We're talking about maybe the dualities. So getting more clarity on the female, male, feminine, masculine aspects of ourselves. Getting clearer knowings, clearer messages on what that means for each of us, and maybe as a collective whole as well. So just more information, more guidance coming to us as we move along our journeys and our process to be more, you know, more enlightenment, more education, more knowings, more beings, more doings, just more of everything happening with like true enlightenment. Being and doing as we know that we're expected to be and do as. Now the masculine energies here are, you know, filling his notebook. Filling his notebook with knowledge of what he's learning, of what he's stepping up into. He looks like he's journaling. He looks like he's, you know, he's fascinated with all of the aspects of what's coming up for him, and he's just journaling down different things that are coming up for him, so that he can, you know, also see the synchronicities that are coming forth and the messages. And he doesn't want to really forget these things or miss out on them, what these messages mean, in case there's, you know, further knowledge or more knowledge on them down the road somewhere. So he's just opening up and into, you know, his true self and who he really is, and just gaining all the knowledge that he can. And some of it he's writing down because he does not want to forget it. And he also, like I said, he wants to be able to relate it to whatever else comes up for him in the future now. Okay. So let's move forward. Let's move forward into the Fire Prince. The Fire Prince, okay. So the Fire Prince, well, you know, he's all about magic. He's, for me right now in this card, like, for me, the messages change, the pictures change. It's not like, for me, it's not like I'm a tarot card reader that I read, you know, that this means that and that means this or whatever. And I'm not sure what all the other readers do, but this is what I do. What I do is I look at the pictures, the cards, and I get messages from the divine. So for me, things are constantly changing. So what I feel and what I know and what I get for information, guidance, that is conveyed through the cards and through the inner dialogue that I get, I guess is a good way to put it. Okay, and that's the channeling that I receive. Okay, so he's full of natural energy. He is full of power and excitement. And this is the masculine energy. Now, you know, you all probably know that anybody that's been listening to the card readings long enough, you know that masculine, feminine, you know, we all have masculine and feminine in us. So, you know, take it as it resonates. These readings with me so far, and I don't know if that's going to be the way it is always, but so far the readings have all been about the union phase, the union phase that the twin flames are coming into now. They're either in or they're coming into it. And so those are the people that these readings will resonate with. Okay, so the Fire Prince, like I said, he's really stepping up his game. He is manifesting. He has this fire in him. This manifesting genius really is what it is. And he knows this, and he knows how to use this, and he's been working on this stuff to bring all this forth for his divine feminine as well, to bring them together, really. So he's been working on all this stuff behind the scenes, so the divine feminine is not privy to all of this information, but he really has been stepping up on his own here, on his own divine path. Again, for those that are further into or on their way into or in the reunion phase, those are the ones that will resonate with these messages again. So, you know, sometimes he feels like he's stepping on hot coals, but he's still, you know, he's still willing and wants to push forward and to figure out exactly who he is and what he's doing and how he can and does manifest. He's seen it. He's seen himself manifest. So he's seen the power that he holds. He's seen all of these metaphysical traits and these possibilities for his life. And so he's stepping on into it. He keeps creating and keeps learning. So the knowledge is so important to him. So he keeps learning and he keeps moving and stepping forward into all of this for himself and his divine counterpart as well. Okay, great. So let's see if we can get a little more clarity on that. So let's see what we can get for, oh, too many cards there, too many cards. For a clarifier, let's see what we have for that. Now we're going to be using the Archangel Power Tarot cards. So what do we have for clarification on the Fire Prince? 1, 2, 3 cards, something like that. Okay. What do you have for us today? Now, for those of you who don't know me, I have been a spiritual hypnotherapist for maybe about 10 years now. And my readings, I started channeling a week after my 40th birthday. and I'm just about 54. So for just about 14 years now, I started channeling, and I have many books and audios and workbooks, and you know, the Creation Series. They call it the Creation Series program, to help others to become their best selves, to live their best lives, to create the life of their dreams in the now of their lives. So I had that program, but besides that, as I was doing my hypnotherapy grew into where I would use my channeling to channel scripts and audios for my clients. But just recently, that faded off. My hypnotherapy business, I'm closing it up, like I said, the end of this month, and the hypnotherapy business closed and sort of just dwindled off. And I found, you know, I was like a little bit panicking, like, what the hell is going on here? But again, trust in the universe, trust in the divine, knowing that all is well, even if it doesn't look to be that way. So I trusted and got led into doing these oracle card readings, divinely channeled oracle card readings. And I can tell you, there's so much information available through this all, and it just is really fascinating to me and fun. I really like it. It passions me. So I'm really interested to see what's all coming forth for all of us twin flames. I've been a twin flame now for just about 30 years now. When I was 24, I met my twin flame, unknowing of what the connection was. I knew there was a very special connection there. I didn't know, you know, what it was exactly, but I knew that it was there. I did do a reading on this a couple of readings back and told a little bit about this, but the quality of the audio was so bad in that reading that I thought I would bring a little bit of information forth in this one, and then we'll just continue on with the other. I don't want to waste too much time on that. But anyways, I didn't really find out until I was a twin flame until about 2 years ago, when I did an actual channeled reading for him, just as a, you know, friend thing. And you know, I don't know if he knew that there's always been this divine connection, or this close connection, you know, not knowing what it was or what it is. But I, you know, and then channeling it in this divinely channeled reading 2 years ago. And then, of course, researching everything that I could get my hands on to figure out, you know, what this was and what was going on. But anyways, just know that I've been on my journey here as well for an awfully long time. And many, many, many times it has not been easy. And I've gone, you know, AWOL for a while and came back. And, you know, I've always come back to the truth of who I am in my soul, and my heart core, and who I really am from the core of me, really. And so this has brought me to the here and now of my life, and it really has been a trust in the process thing. So when I first started channeling years and years ago, like I said, a week after my 40th birthday, I was told repeatedly, trust in the process, trust in the process, trust in the process. And now I fully understand why I trust in the process, because there's many, you know, things to go through in this journey, on this journey. So just trust in the process, that, you know, the best place you can get to is that all is well, knowing that all is well, no matter what, even how it looks or feels or anything else, all is well. It's all divinely guided, and it's all divinely timed. So, okay, here we go. So we've got the Fire Prince, and we've got the Queen of Ariel for a clarifying card. Okay, so the Queen of Ariel. Now I remember doing the last reading. It was a fairy tale. Again, it looks to me like a fairy tale card. It looks like the happily ever after card to me, where you know, there's divine love. There's you know, abundance. There's just so much going on, and there's just so much fun and frivolity to it, or there's, you know, just so much unknown ecstasies, so much things, possibilities, so much possibilities to come forward. Okay, so the Fire Prince. Okay, so that's his manifesting abilities. So that's what he's been doing. He's been manifesting. So the two of these cards together tell me that his manifesting abilities are also on the twin flame reunion fairy tale aspect of it all. You know, coming together with his divine counterpart, coming to this blissful state of affairs where they're both, you know, so happily in love, and they're together on the earth's plane, and they're, you know, they're manifesting together, and they're living their true lives together as exactly who they are and were meant to be. Yeah, and they've come together as this, you know, these divine counterparts, this divine relationship of sorts, and really they're living this happily ever after fairy tale life together. Cool. And he's helping to manifest it all. Now, I believe that she is as well, but in this card, we're showing the masculine energies. So the feminine energies, I believe, are also manifesting this as well. But this is showing that, you know, they're stepping up and showing up as well in this manifesting stuff, as well as wanting to bring forth this fairy tale life, this fairy tale living here on Earth right now at this time together type of thing happening. So, okay, great. Third card, we have the Dream Walker. The Dream Walker. Okay, so the Dream Walker. Okay, so this card is talking to me all about her manifesting abilities. So here we have the Divine Feminine manifesting abilities too now. I didn't know that was coming up. So it's all about, you know, her bringing her own flair to the manifesting table, so to speak, in her abilities as well. And so as this, you know, this power couple, they're able to, you know, manifest alone, but really the complete, the whole power lies in the manifesting abilities of this complete power couple together. And so when they come together in divine union, their manifesting abilities are like tenfold. They are able to bring forth so much more in their lives for themselves and for the betterment of all, as this, you know, collective divine energy of sorts. It's always for the betterment of all. So it's always in coming forth, not only for themselves, but for the betterment of all. So in everything that they do and manifest as, this is not only for themselves, but also for the manifesting, for the betterment of all. And so, you know, as this divine twin flame collective, masculine, female, feminine energies, this is maybe where we can put that to use with what we were talking about with this Middle East state of affairs, this war thing that's getting us all down, where we are to bring peace and enlightenment of peace, not wars. So as the collective, we need to join together, band together, and to come forward as a collective team for the betterment of the alls, so that we can stand together as one. And so, and when we come together as these power couples, as these manifesting geniuses, really, we can really manifest this greater, for the greater good, for the better world, for this new world, for this new change that we're all, you know, wishing and wanting to be living in and having for us all. You know, we are able to manifest just that much more and that much greater than we are alone. So just know that as these manifesting couples, these power couples move forward and come forward for themselves, but not only for themselves, but for the betterment of the alls, for the collective good. So, wow, it's really, that's a really cool message that, you know, I always knew that we were more powerful as a couple, but you know, I hadn't really been thinking about, you know, manifesting as this power couple, or as these power couples in all these different parts of the world, manifesting, you know, in these greater ways for the greater good, for the betterment of all. Really, we have a lot of power, and we are creative geniuses in our manifesting abilities, and so. As we step up and into this all, it's amazing, it's incredible, the power that we have, and just what we can do together. Okay, so let's get a clarifier on, or two, on the Dream Walker. Okay, so we have the Ace of Ariel and the King of Michael. Okay, so that's a clarifier for the Dream Walker, and that is the feminine manifesting abilities. Okay, so let's start with the Ace of Ariel. Now, it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. I usually don't read these cards, but it went directly to there, so that means I guess I'm supposed to read it. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or a promotion. So whatever that means to you or for you, just know that there is tons of coins here. There is stars. There is moments of true enlightenment. There is, she's smiling, happy. She is in her element. She is in her power as the true feminine. And again, feminine energies. Unbelievable. So you know what? She is at her highest manifesting abilities that she can bring forth on her own right now as this true divine collective feminine energies is bringing forth here because, well, just take a look at that. I mean, oops, how am I up or down? This way. Look at that. Like, I mean, how amazing is that card? It's so full of energy. There is so much energy coming forward in that card for her, for the divine feminine, that, wow, it's incredible. Light on the horizon, let me tell you, the sky is lit up too. So much abundance available, so much abundance, a river flowing of abundances. You know, soaring with the eagles, with the birds. You know, she can produce so much right now. She can manifest as exactly she wants to right now because she is at her peak performance. She is at her highest ability in her manifesting abilities, like I said, as a soul unit. Wow, on her own. Okay, so that's how that relates to the Dream Walker. Now we have the male energies. We have the King of Michael. And so we're going to see how his male energies relate to the Dream Walker manifesting abilities here, or whatever they want to bring forth with this. I really don't know. So I'm going to read that one as well. I'm feeling sort of guided or directed to do that. So King of Michael is all about wisdom and objectivity. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. Okay, so there's that communication again for the divine masculine. Now I see like a yellow brick road here. I mean, really, it is funny. But check out the yellow brick road. I mean, he is standing in his element too, but he has got to take that yellow brick road. And the only way to take that yellow brick road is to communicate to his divine feminine. You know, he's stepping up, standing in his power, but he's alone and he's illuminated and he's learning and he's knowing and he's stepping up into his true self and who he really is. And he is soaring as well, you know, and he has got so much to bring forward and to bring forth from within this whole divine connection. But he really has to step up and into this by communicating with his divine feminine on, you know, who he is, what's happening, what's going on in his life. You know, it's sunshine and roses. There's all kinds of flowers in this, and the castle in the background. You know, all of his true desires are coming true as he wants for them to. He just needs to step up and into this, as the true warrior, as the true divine masculine, energy that he is. Okay, cool. So he needs to know too as well that, you know what, you are powerful. Where are you? You are powerful alone. But you are not as powerful alone as you are with your divine feminine. Oop, over here. Oops, wrong way. You are not as powerful as you are as a unit, as a divine power couple. Your manifesting abilities will be tenfold to what they are now. So imagine if you're manifesting like you are right now and you're bringing forth into your life all that which you desire for right now. Imagine what you can do with your divine counterpart right there with you. Very cool. Okay. Fourth card we have is the Hawk Prince. The Hawk Prince. right away I'll see in the, right away I see in the picture there before I even look at it is the 11. The 11 is the spiritual number for me for divine twin flames. Divine twin flames, spirit communication. Paying attention. Okay, so he is paying. So the masculine energy is here, and so he is paying attention to all of his, like it says, synchronicities, all of his information, all of his guidance that he's getting from his guides, his higher self, the divine, the angels, the angelic kingdom. You know, he is listening. He has now got his eyes open, his ears open, his heart open to what is being said, what they're saying to him in as far as this divine connection, this divine unit, what all this means to and for him as he steps up and into his true power as this divine masculine energy person that he is. And he needs to know that as he communicates to his divine counterpart, to the divine feminine, you know, his feeling, his wants, his needs, as he is able to bring all of this forth, all of this communication on forth for and with her, that, you know, things will just progress from there. The path, his divine path, their divine path, the yellow brick road, so to speak, will become clearer as to what is next, what are the next steps, what are the ways to go, and they'll decide that as a power couple, what are the best ways, what are the best steps, what are the best connections, the best ways of being and doing as this power couple for themselves and for the betterment of all. Okay, so a clarifying card on that one. And I'm also getting the messages now that we want to get more into, you know, what the divine union, what it means, what it is and what it means. Wow. So I'm wondering if this isn't what these cards are all about. What the divine union is and what it means for the collective, for the divine twin flames. Okay, so let's start with the Four of Ariel. Let's start with the Four of Ariel as a clarifier here on what's going on with all of that. Okay, so for me, we have the divine, we have the feminine energies and the masculine energies in this card. So he is in his element of full enlightenment. He is learning. Like I said, he's learning his lessons. He's stepping forward as this divine masculine. She's sort of in the background. She's sort of waiting and watching and sort of just letting him be and do as he needs to right now, in as far as whatever life has brought forward for him to be and do as, or to step up into, or to, you know, leave behind what is no longer serving him as well. But there is just so much on the other side of this. So they're showing me sort of like a gateway into this other side, and what is going to come forth for all of us as the twin flame divine union couples. Okay, so we're not learning. Okay, so as these divine twin flame couples, this union phase, we will learn our union phase individually as a divine couple as we step up and into this, because again, not all of our collective, not all of our union partnerships, our union, you know, we're coming together as these power couples. Not all of us are going to have the same journeys, because we're all on our own journeys again. We're just, instead of being on our own journeys in the 3D as, you know, single twin flames, we are now going to be going on our journeys as, you know, a divine twin flame couple in union. And so each of our entrances or trespasses or ways that we walk into and step into and become as we're stepping into all that are different for everybody. They're not going to be the same for all of us. And so for them to give us a, you know, an explanation of, exactly what we're going to be doing and how we're going to be doing it is very difficult. So, okay, so what can you tell us? What can you tell us that that doesn't have to do with specifics, that doesn't have to tell us specifically what we're going to be doing, you know, just, and we do have a couple of questions at the very end that I did get from the Divine to ask that will help clarify all of this for us as well. Okay, so the next clarifying card here is the 8 of Raphael. So, and this is on, I believe these are on the Divine Union. Okay, so there's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest. Okay, so isn't that amazing how they do that? Okay, so we were just talking about this spiritual quest. Okay, so there is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. So that is just saying that's clarifying what we were just talking about, that you know what? You know what is right for you, just like you have all along on your individual twin flame journeys as a single. You know what is right for you. You know, listen to your heart, listen to your interior guidance, listen to your God self within, and you know what steps to take, which ways to go. You know, ask and be and do and have as, you know, as you get divinely guided to be and do and step into as. You know, it's all, we know exactly what we need to do. It's just that we don't see the steps until we continue stepping. And I found that so many times in my life, my journey, that, you know, if I wouldn't step, I wouldn't get the next steps. But once I started, you know, would start stepping again, well, then more steps would appear. It's like this card readings, you know, after my business closed or is, you know, dwindling off and closing, you know, I could have thought, you know, oh, I'm done with this. That's it. You know, I'm not doing anything more. I'm done. But instead, I trusted in the divine. I trusted in the process. And I took more steps and I got divinely guided into this. So now, you know, and this is great. I love this. This is actually more fascinating to me than my hypnotherapy work was. And that was awesome because there was a lot of help and healing available there. And I could bring my channeling into that as well and help people with my channeling, you know, audio scripts and audios for them so that they could become their best selves. So it's very cool how this is, you know, stepped up into this now as well. So trust in the process, trust in yourself, take the steps as guided. You know, your journeys as this divine union couple in this union phase, whether you are in it or you are on your way in it, just trust in the process again. Trust in your spiritual quest. It's going to be a journey. You know, the journey continues. So trust in it. Now I have in this card, there's the divine masculine and feminine energies. And this time it's the divine masculine that's, you know, set himself aback and is watching the divine feminine to see what she is doing, you know, what she is stepping into and what she is stepping up for. And, you know, it sort of gives him knowledge or information on, you know, how's she doing it? What's she doing? You know, she looks like she's really thriving in her life. She looks happy. She looks at peace. She looks like she's, you know, on top of the world. She is, you know, giving off that air, that essence of I'm complete, just as who I am. I'm magnificent. I'm wonderful. I am who I am, and that's all that I'm meant to be is who I am, just as you are. And she's showing her divine masculine that she is exactly who she was meant to be and to do and to have as. And, you know, she wants nothing more than for him to step up and into that as well. And in doing that, they will become this divine, you know, power couple, this reunited union twin flame couple. Oh, wow. And then I see all of a sudden, I see all of the riches. I see oh my God, and there wasn't his as well. Look at that. In both the cards, I don't know if you guys can see it, both of them are full of treasure chests with riches and gold. And you know what? Because when you step up and into your power as this power couple, as this true twin flame energy couple, you know, it's almost like you've done your time. You've stepped your steps. You've become who you were meant to be for yourself and for all others, for the betterment of all. And so now you are being richly rewarded for it. And so you have, you've deserved it, and you've desired it, and you've deserved it. Because in becoming who you are now, and stepping up and into this power union couple platform. You deserve everything that you desire. And so you're being given to it, given it to you, like on a silver platter as well. So, cool. Okay, so one more card on that. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. Okay. So, powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. So I'm being guided a few of these times here to be reading what these cards are saying this time, which is new to me as well. But powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Okay, so I am feeling like the blue is just like the flow of the ocean, the flow of things. So get into that flow, get into that, manifesting flow of, I'm at peace. It is what it is. All is well. What will be, will be. God comes forth for those who come forth, for ourselves and others. It's all about just let go, live and let go, live and let live. Surrender to, the possibilities in life. Surrender to what is available for each of you to come into, to step into. And I see this, these three sort of, I don't know, like three divine lights that are set in a triangle up top, and they all of a sudden they just popped out at me in the night sky, and so that's saying to me that some of these things that you don't know, some of this information, this guidance that isn't available to you yet, it's there. You just don't see it yet, really. It's very small. I don't know if you guys can see it at all. It's very small. But the information, the guidance, the steps to continue on your pathways, and this is a stairwell as well here, like, the steps are there, the information, the guidance, it's all there for us. We just have to step up into it, just as we have been as this, as this twin flame that we were doing on our own to become our best selves. And now that we have stepped up and into our best selves, and we have aligned our chakras to our twin flame counterparts, and we've become one and the same with them, and are able to step up and into this divine union together, those steps will be afforded to us again, as they always have been, as we continue to step on forward into this as well. So just keep doing your stepping, allowing for whatever to be, knowing that all is well and always will be, knowing that you are being divinely guided and this is divinely timed, and that there's nothing to worry about. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. Just keep stepping up and into things as you are divinely guided to do so, and you will be given the tools and whatever you need along your pathways or your passageways here. You'll be given whatever you need whenever you need it. So just trust in the process, and just keep going, knowing that all is well. All is always well. You're being divinely guided always. Your spiritual guides and angel guardians, your higher selves are always, always, always with us. So know that we are always being helped. We have many, many, many helpers. Okay. Great. Next card, the Spirit Whisperer. The Spirit Whisperer. Okay. So, wow. Now this is the divine feminine energies for me. Now it's almost like she is speaking her truth, and the funny thing about it all is that it's always been, masculine energies, the masculine energies needing to step up and say, speak their truth. But right here now I'm feeling like it's her speaking her truth. Oh, okay. Oh, this is very cool. This is very cool. Okay, so as the owl comes in, which has her lovely love letter, the owl comes in with her lovely love letter from her divine counterpart, from her masculine energy counterpart. she is able then to convey, to express, you know, more so her emotions, her feelings, how she feels about him, what she knows about the divine connection, everything that she has learned over the years, you know, to help him with, and also to just share with him, because he's going to have things to share with her as well. All of these things that, you know, as single divine counterparts, separate through their journeys to become, you know, their best selves and who they were all meant to be and do and to have as. Once they stepped up, we all step up into that. We're able to then speak that truth and to be who we are from our heart centers, from who we really are from deep inside of us. And so now she is able to express more fully to him everything that she deserves and desires and has wanted and has needed and has been through all of her journey as well. And it's very cool that the owl was there to, you know, drop off her messages from the divine, her divine counterpart, from the divine masculine. So very cool. Now, the number 3 is sort of getting pointed out to me. So the number 3, so the 3 for me, I'm thinking, okay, so there was or is or almost isn't, I don't know, a third party possibly that had to do with this. For me, that means a karmic partner. Now, really what I didn't realize until earlier today when I was doing a reading was that we are all karmic partners. It is just that third party, that karmic partner was the karmic partner that helped him to become who he was meant to be for his divine feminine. And she has helped him to step up into his power as this divine masculine for us divine feminines, because we are their like perfect partners. We are their divine counterparts. We are their, you know, true loves. But they were there. That third party was there to help them step up and into this for us. So we should be thanking them highly for them being there for them, to help them gain whatever they needed to gain for knowledge or enlightenment or you know, passion or whatever they needed to gain from within themselves to come forward for us as, so that we are on the same level, so that we are, you know, the chakras are aligned, so that we are, you know, what's the word? Vibrating at the same frequency. Vibrating at the same frequency. We are like an equal exchange of energies. We are where we need to be for that divine union. We're where we need to be for that divine union to come together. So, so she was there, he was there. This third this counterpart, this other. Oh yes, where I was going with that was, we are also karmic partners. We're just karmic partners because we are karmic partners in a way because we've had many past lifetimes together. So in a sense, we are also karmic partners. They are just the karmic partners but we are the divine twin flame karmic partners. We are the divine essence of who they really are. Their twin flame, their divine partner, their divine counterpart. They're, you know, we are who they're meant to be as well, and to step up into for. Okay. So let's see, what time is it? Ooh, I hope I'm not taking too long here. Okay, so let's get a clarifying card for that. I don't know if I you know, some of these readings I think are going quite long, but this was what I've been guided to. So, oh my goodness, we have too many cards there. Let's ask for 1, 2, 3 cards max on clarifying for the Spirit Whisperer. Okay, we've got 2. That's good. Okay, we'll take those. We'll take those. All right, so we have the 10 of Gabriel and the Chariot. Keep going the wrong way. There we go. Okay, so Now, the 10 of Gabriel. The 10 of Gabriel. Okay, so let's see what the 10 of Gabriel has to tell us about the divine union. We want to know about the divine union. You know, what's going on with the divine union? What is this divine union phase exactly? And like now we're learning some about it, but what more can you tell us about the divine union phase and what all this means for us as a divine couple coming into this or in this right now? Okay, so many of us are coming into this divine union phase right now. And so I'm getting a sense that, you know, as we've stepped up and out of, you know, what no longer served us or serves us. Now, this is for the feminine energies here. As we stepped up and out of what did no longer serve us and stepped into our, you know, our higher selves and who we really are meant to be and to do. As we did that, we helped to bridge the gap to from where they were to where they are now as well. And so, because as we do for ourselves, we also do for our divine twin, you know, flame counterparts. So, you know, as we stepped up and into our truth, we help them to also step up and into their truth as well. And so as we are now able to communicate our truth on a soul level, they are stepping up and into that as well. You know, so it's all that, it's that mirroring thing. It's about being and becoming our best selves. And in being and doing this, we help our divine counterparts to rise up to the occasion, so to speak, rise up to that level as well, so that we are now, you know, that exchange, that flow of energy, that perfect combination to come into divine union, to be this karmic love, partnership, relationship, divine union. See, that's really strange to me because I always thought the karmic partner was, you know, the other woman or the other man in our twin flames life. And so I was really shocked to get that message. It was either last night or this morning on that. And they even, you know, the divine even said to me in the channeling that what they felt like they dropped a shoe on me kind of thing. Because I was like, huh? I was sort of like taken aback. Like, what do you mean we're karmic? And the message I got was that, you know, we've been in many lifetimes together. And so to say karmic, you know, a karmic partner is to mean that we have karma to play out with them. And so, of course, we'd have karma to play out with our divine counterparts. We've been together with them for forever. You know, not just other lifetimes, but just forever. So I guess it makes total sense. It just, you know, I'd never heard that before. And so I was really sort of like taken aback. I was really shocked by it, really, because I really had no idea that was truth at all. And I see that as we, you know, break down these barriers, break down these walls, that more things, more information will be available to us to see, so that we can see more, you know, more blue sky, more truths, more, as we continue to step on and into this reunion phase as this power couple, you know, we get guided to more and more and more, and we learn more, and we be more, and we do more, and we are, you know, enlightened more, we see more, we know more, we feel more, you know. It's just, it's just keep on keeping on, keep on following your journey, your path, as this divine feminine or this divine masculine. As you come into union, to become and to be this power couple, more will be afforded to you, more will be shown to you, more will be brought forward for you, just as it has been in the past for you, on your own, to become the highest version of yourself, to become your true selves, soul, and who you were always meant to be and to do and to have as. Okay, so let's move forward into the Chariot. The Chariot. I'll show you guys the Chariot again. Okay, so the Chariot. So determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. Okay, so the Chariot has more masculine energies to me, and it's got sort of like the yin yang. It's got the duality, the coming into their own thing happening, the enlightenment happening. They're standing up and stepping into their power, as the divine masculine was always meant to be, to do, and to have as well. So they're coming forward. They're moving forward, and they're coming in real fast. They're coming in fast for you, divine feminines. They're coming in fast for you, and fast and furious, and they are wanting to unite. They are wanting to become one and the same with you. They are wanting to, become this manifesting couple, this power couple who was able to manifest tenfold. They are feeling the effects of, their heart center coming forward for them as the knowings of who you are and what you're meant to be, to do, and to have as and with them. They're coming into all of these knowings and feelings and doings and beings as, and so they know who you are. They know who you are and what you're there for, and they are willing and want to step up and into this all with you now. And like I said, they're coming in quickly. They've just, they've got a few things to sort of take care of in their lives, a few things to tie up loose ends kind of thing happening. So once these loose ends are tied up and they are able to come forth as who they were meant to be for you, and for themselves, as this power couple, as these loose ends are tied up, they're then able to express themselves more to you, and to show you more of who they really are, and what they're meant to be here for you and with you as. And we have a lot of angelic help. We have a lot of angels, a lot of angelic helpers helping us along our pathways, both as a couple and individually, always. And our higher selves there to help one another to become our best selves and who we're meant to be and do as. And so really, this is a very positive card. I see a lot of, I see a lot of happiness in this card. I see a lot of just positive energy showering down upon the whole situation, the whole divine union, the whole divine twin flame union happening. The journey, the pathways, the pathways to true enlightenment. Just the more information we seek, the more we do, the more we, be, do, and have as, the more comes forward for us as well. Okay, cool. He's coming in quick. Quick. Okay, we have the cosmos next. We have the cosmos. Okay, so the cosmos. Let's look into this. Breathing new life into things. Okay, so the divine twin flame connection, the unity, the consciousness of the divine twin flames, of the collective, as we each step up and into this union phase and we become these power union couples, the divine is breathing new life into the planet, into us as divine twin flame collectives, showing us how to be and to do and to have as this power, this couple, these helpers, really, that are going to help the whole of the world to become, to have a better world, new world order, peace, a place where we all want to live and thrive, where we all can live and thrive within. And there doesn't have to be all of this, these wars and this negativity and all of this garbage, that this negativity that we don't want. There doesn't have to be that. Because now, as these twin flame collectives, these units of us come together, these power couples come together all over the world, we can manifest, not just solely, but as a whole, as a collective whole, exactly what we want for this new world to be for all of us. And so really it's about stepping up and into these power roles so that we can help all others to be living in this new world order, in this new world where all of us can live and thrive as one, and where we can all be and do and have as, you know, as equally as we want to. We don't have to be, you know, better than this one or have more than that one or anything like that. There's so much abundance available to all of us, to and for all of us, that there's, you know, there's no scarcity in any of it. You know, we've been conditioned to believe in this scarcity, you know, in this scarcity movement that, you know, that we can't have this and we aren't good enough for that, and all of this garbage that is, you know, full of it's untruths. And as we step up and into this as these power couples, we are going to get more information. More information is going to be available to all of us. And there's going to be more life breathed into all of us as these true twin flame united divine couples to bring forth more information for the world and to the world, so that we can all live, you know, at peace, in peace with one another, as these, you know, divine beings that we really and truly are from deep inside of us, always have been and always will be. We just sort of got taken off track for a while, but we're getting back on track. We're coming back. Okay, so let's get some clarity on that one. If we need clarity on that one, I don't know if we need clarity on that one, but let's see if anything comes up in the next couple shuffles. Okay. All right, so we have Page of Ariel. Page of Ariel. That was pretty self-explanatory to me, but oh, I'm always going the wrong way. Page of Ariel. Okay. Page of Ariel. Okay, so she's lit right up like a bride. Like, honestly, she's lit right up like a bride. She doesn't have a bridal dress on, but she's lit right up like a bride is. She's got a big smile on her face. The tapestry of the world is all around her. So she sees all of the divine synchronicities in all of the tapestry that she's lived. And she's got a million books around her. She's got so much education. She's got so much divine knowledge. She has really devoured. She has stepped up and into, you know, who she really is. And there's lights beaming all over. That's why she's so lit up. But she really is happy in who she's become. And I guess, you know, she's lit up like a bride because it's the twin flame union. So it's the reunion and the union of twin flames. And so she is meant to be and to do and to have as a twin flame bride, I guess. And from within all of her knowledge and everything that she's gained over all of her lifetimes, what I'm seeing is because of the Akashic Records. It's like this is the Akashic Records room. She is being shown to all of her different lifetimes now, from within this reunion phase, this union phase, and she will be able to better understand the whole of the journey, not just one chapter, but all of the chapters in her journey, in her journeys, I guess. Wow. That is really cool. I did not know that. That's very cool. So we have so much more to learn. Wow. We have so much more to gain. I think we have so much more knowledge to gain in all of this. Wow. This twin flame collective reunion union to come together as one. Okay. Okay, awesome. All right, so next we've got the Eyes of Beauty. The Eyes of Beauty. Positive expectations, clarity. Okay. The Eyes of Beauty. Okay, so right away I see that, you know, I see that her eyes, she's got the Eyes of Beauty. She has beautiful eyes. She has beautiful eyes. She has stargazing eyes. She has eyes, you know, she has eyes that are the windows to her soul. So, you know, first and foremost, you really see that, you know, she is who she is. Her eyes tell the tales. She is not hiding, you know, her true self to the world at all. She is being and doing and having as who she really is. And, you know, whatever, you know, whatever comes from that, She has laid her cards out on the table. She has laid herself out on the table of what and who she is and what she's doing and what she's all about. And she's not afraid to express herself as exactly who she is and who she's meant to be and do and have as. And you know what? If you look into her eyes, you will see that her truth is there. Who she really is lies within her eyes, within who she really is. And, you know, and as this divine twin flame power couple, because once the divine masculine looks into the divine feminine's eyes, you know, he sees her truth. He sees the truth of who she really is and who she wants to be and who she's here to step up as. And so, you know, he'll be, you know, heavenly, divinely guided to search in her eyes for the truth. For the truths of, you know, who she is and what she means to him, and how she's able to step forward for and with him for the betterment of the alls as this true twin flame power couple. But she's really soft. She's very soft. She sometimes may come across as, you know, powerful and strong, this strong woman, because of what all she's been through on her journey. She has been through a lot of things. And she is strong. She is a strong woman. But inside, she has this, of course, this, you know, this inner child, this inner female energy, this divine counterpart female energy that is very, very soft as well. Very soft. She's a soft place to fall. She's a soft cushion to lean on. She's always there for the divine masculine. But she's also there as a strength. She's there for us as a strength for him. But she's also there as a soft place for him to fall as well. So I guess it's for the masculine to know that she is, she's many things. She has many facets to her. She's not only strong, but she's very soft. She's not only, you know, yin, she's yang. She's got many sides to her that you may not know of as of yet, but you will once you step up and into this union with her. You will know her to the core of who she really is. And she'll share it all with you. She is more than willing to share with you, you know, all of her deepest, darkest concerns and all of her synchronicities and everything that's happened to her over the years. And, you know, just everything. She's willing and wants to share all of these things with her divine counterpart. She really wants a divine partner. She wants someone that, you know, she is so truly and fully in love with that there's no doubt in anyone's minds of this true twin flame connection, of this true love, this true commitment that you know, that she wants to make to him. And I believe that he wants to make to her as well. Okay. Perfect. So let's get a clarifier on that one. Let's see what we have. And then we've got one more card after this, and then we have a couple of questions from the divine. Okay, so this card is Queen of Raphael. Queen of Raphael. Okay, so follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Okie dokie. So we have both divine feminine and masculine energies here. Wow. We have them here as the power couple. We have them here as the couple. They're together. They're frolicking. They're happy. They're in love. They're enlightened. They're just really enjoying themselves together. They're really taking this on as, wow, we're together now. We can really enjoy each other's company as who we really are. You know, not who we who we think others expect for us to be for them. We can really just be our true authentic selves and, you know, have that other counterpart, that other person love us just as we are, just as we truly are, and we're always meant to be as. And you know, I just see really a happiness here, a real camaraderie, happiness, feeling fulfilled, heart fulfilled, and illuminated knowings of what they mean to each other. and what they're here to be and to do together as a couple. So they're going to show each other to their true self, to their true lives, to what lies, beneath the eyes of both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. They're going to come together as this power couple, if they're not already together already. So as we learn more and more and more on what all this means to be coming into twin flame union and twin flame reunion, I'm excited to learn. Really, I'm excited to learn more. Okay, so our 8th card, our last card, is Page of Raphael. Now this is the one that jumped out of the deck as I was pre-shuffling. Okay, let's see what it has to say. Okay, so now the card says, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations. Great intuitive insights. Okay. Okay, so for me, okay, so I see a few things here. Okay, so I am seeing the divine feminine has a lock, and I'm seeing the divine masculine with the key to that lock. And I'm seeing that he is, he's stepping up and into, as this power couple, he is stepping up and into his true divine source of what he's supposed to be being and doing here as. Now, the reason I say that is because of this medical symbol on his chest. And that tells me that for me, as I was stepping up and into who I was supposed to be being and doing as, stepping up into my hypnotherapy, stepping up into my holistic healing center, stepping up into my Bachelor of Science in Metaphysics. As I was stepping up and into these things, I was always being shown this medical symbol, which showed me that I was on the right pathway. And so for me, I believe that he is on his right pathway. And so he is stepping up and into this right pathway. Also in regards to his working life situation, or maybe not even work, but what he knows, what passions him from deep inside of him, because we don't necessarily always work at what, sometimes we have to work jobs so that we can work our passion, and so that's his passion. This is his passion. It could also be his job, but it's for sure who he's meant to be and to do and to have as he's stepping up and into that. And he has that, he has that key to her lock now. And so I feel like they are, they are on equal footing. They're on equal settings here. And the time is now. The time is right. The timing is right for now. It's like ripe and ready for the picking, for the taking of this divine courtship, this divine relationship to prosper, to come forward, to come forth as, if it's not already being and doing as that. And in this relationship, to just let things flow, to let things go, be, do, have as they may, that all is being divinely guided in divine timing, and that there's nothing to worry about, there's nothing to fret, there's nothing to, be, there's nothing to be afraid of, there's nothing to be, upset about, or to be, wondering about, or this or that, or just let go, surrender, let go, live and let live, let go and survive, or, not survive, but let go and just let it be, whatever it is to be, let it be. Just, be who you both are. Don't show yourself as someone you're not. Be exactly who you are. Like I was saying in another previous reading, they don't care. They love you anyways. Be who you exactly are. If that's quirky and funny and, whatever, just be that. Be you. Be you. Be you. Speak your truth. And let the chips fall wherever they may. Okay. So do we have a clarifier on that? Maybe what the twin flame reunion, you know, means in that. Okay, so we have the Ace of Michael. Okay, so a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Okay, so for me, I'd look into the cards, but I've been guided to read a lot of these cards today. Okay, so Ace of Michael. Okay, so okay, so you know, this is the divine masculine, and he's stepping up and into his power. He's got his sword. He's you know, he's illuminated. He is understanding what is going on. But you know, he's maybe not fully communicating to everyone. You know, to others, he's not fully communicating himself. He's not really fully truly being true to himself, because he's holding back. He's holding back information to, whether it's to his divine feminine, whether it's to other people, whoever, to whatever. You know, he's sort of holding back his true self and who he really is. And that doesn't mean to say that you have to tell everybody everything. It just means to the core of who you really are, you need to express yourself as that, as who you really are. Because if you aren't able to express yourself and to be that as who you really are, then you're holding yourself back and you're not really being true to you. And really, you're not at your full capacity of happiness, because your full capacity at happiness lies fully in who you really and truly are from deep inside of you, and are able to express yourself as him or her. And in this case, it's as the divine masculine, as masculine energies. And then once you are able to express yourself as this, wow, okay, so once you're able to express yourself as this true and exacting self, who you really and truly are, I'm feeling like the union is complete. The union is complete. So that's like your last step, the last stepping stone for the divine masculine to take, is to you know, be your true authentic self, express who you really truly are from deep inside of you. And that's sort of like your last step, is the communication. The communication is the key to the lock. It is the epitome of divine union, and that circumstance, that timing, that divine timing that needed to come to be right here and now. And it is right here and now. The moment that you step up and into it. To be, to do, and to have as this. For you and for yourself. For yourself, for others, for your divine feminine, for the betterment of all. Really, always. Okay. So, you know, there is a couple of questions that the divine, I said, were wanting me to ask. Just a couple of questions. So the first one was, so what does this mean for the whole collective of us? Just what are we meant to be, to do, and to have as from within this whole union phase of our journeys here now today? Once and if when we come into this union phase of true enlightenment. So what does this mean for the collective of us? What we are meant to be, do, and have as from within this whole union phase of our journeys. Once and if and when we come into this union phase of true enlightenment. Well, let's see what we get for information on that. I think we're going to use this deck. Okay, so what does this mean for the collective of us? Just what are we meant to be, to do, and to have as from within this whole union phase of our journeys here now today? Once and if when we come into this union phase of true enlightenment. So the card we have is the Empress. Okay, so time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. Okay, so I definitely see some rainbow energy here. For me, that's just always like true happiness, true joy, peace, enlightenment, just total fulfillment. in, you know, what she's doing, what she's being, having as. So what are we meant to be, to do, and to have as? You know, we're only meant to be, to do, and to have as our exacting selves, as exactly who we are. But then, not only that for ourselves, but we are there for the betterment of all. We are there for the whole of society, to come forth as, you know, these, you know, like true enlightened beings who are bringing unconditional love into the world, and are going to help all others to see that peace is the way, that unconditional love is the only way to be, and the only way to live happily ever after, as these true, authentic, true twin flames. And so I am feeling like for us to be, do, and have as these true, authentic, twin flame, enlightened beings is for us to step up and into our owns as only we can, as only who we are, exactly as we are, so that we can help the betterment of the world to become that as well, to become this unconditional love, to realize that in this unconditional love state and in this beingness, that you know, that's where they want to be. That's where their happiness lies. That's where their happily ever after is. And so only when they step up and into this will they also become one within all of this as well, as their true selves, and as their full and true happiness occurs or is brought forward for them as well. So very cool. All right, so second question, last question. Can you tell us just how to do this? What is there for us to do there, once and if when we do come into this, or do feel that we are now coming into this? Okay, let's start over with this. We've got four cards with this. This is too many cards. Yeah, let's go back. We've got too many cards here. So what is there for us to do there? What can you tell us just how to do this? What is there for us to do there, once and if when we do come into this, or do feel that we are now coming into this here now phase of this unique, albeit strange journey of ours? And then they kind of chuckled. They do have a sense of humor. The divine definitely has a sense of humor. So this was sort of a, you know, them with their sense of humor coming forward. A unique, albeit strange journey of ours. So what is there for us to do there, once and if when we do come into this, or do feel that we are now coming into this here now phase of this unique, albeit strange journey of ours? Okay, so we have 3 cards. They did want to tell us a whole bunch. Okay, so we have the 8 of Gabriel, the leap of faith, and the Ace of Gabriel. Okay, so we're going to start with the 8 of Gabriel. So what is there for us to do there, once we come into this, or feel that we're now coming into it, into this phase, this strange journey of ours? What is there for us to do? Okay. Wow. Okay. So first thing I'm hearing or feeling, seeing is you know, sort of like fly with the eagles, for the betterment of all. You know, it's got, you know, for the betterment of all, for all of us. So, you know, we are each unique in our own special ways, to be, do, and have as exactly whom we are, not as anybody else wants for us to be for them. And so what we're here to do, I guess, or what we do there once we get there, is that we show our true colors. We show everyone our very own true colors, because in showing everyone our very own true colors, they then can come forward for us as their very own true selves and their very own true colors. And that means not just for us, but for themselves as well. So once they come into their own and they feel, you know, safe enough, seeing other people coming into their own, you know, as these true twin flame couples, to come into their own as their very own true color, as who they really are from deep inside of them. You know, they feel more equipped or better able to, or freer. They feel freer to come forth as who they really truly are as well. They don't have to hide behind the masks or anything anymore, or the armor, the masks, the who she wants me to be, or who he wants me to be. They can be exactly who they're meant to be, as exactly who they are from deep inside of themselves. And there's nothing better than that, because there's no more better place than that within yourself, because that is where your happiness lives. That's where your happiness lies, in being true to you at the core of you. Not in being whoever somebody else wants for you to be for them. Your happiness never lies there. Your happiness always lies within you, and what you want for yourself, and what you feel is right for yourself, and in who you really are, you know, really and truly are from deep inside of you. You know, your true colors as who you are, period. So come forth as that, and especially as that, as this united twin flame couple. Come forward as your true colors, because you are showing the world how to do the same, and how to be the same, and how to, you know, step up into the same, and how to be rewarded, you know, with the same, you know. And so always know that everything that you do for yourself, you yourselves, and as a twin flame collective couple, you are also doing for the betterment of the world, for the betterment of the alls. So, you know, step up and into your true power, so that you can show others just how to do the same. Our second card to go along with that is Leap of Faith. Leap of Faith. So, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. Again, you know, this is more the masculine energies here. That was more the feminine energies on the other card. The masculine energies are like, you know what? Shine. Shine as who you really are. You know, come forth as who you really are, divine masculine. You know, be who you are. You know, trust in yourself. Trust in the process of your life. Keep taking the steps as guided. You know in your true heart of hearts who you really are and what you really want. And you can now come forth for others as that true human being, for yourselves and them as well. So, you know, and once you step up and into that, you know your true colors. You know, I mean, he's got colors, butterfly colors all the way around him as well. I mean, he's stepping up into his true colors. And just know that once you step up and into your true colors as who you really truly are, the enlightened being that you really and truly are, into your higher selves, your higher divine masculine selves, that, you know, you are showing the world as well what it is to be that higher self, to be the best vision of yourself. And for them to feel free as well, to step up and into their own. So both of you are showing the world, you know, be your own true colors. Step up into who you really truly are, and be who you really are, and step up into your true colors, so that you can show the whole of the world to do the same, to believe in themselves and step up into their own, so that they can be just as happy as well, and can have this and live this happily ever after as well. Wow. So this, you know, the true twin flame union is not just all about the love affair, although it is there. Let's face it, it is there, and it is amazing. And the enlightenment is there. There must be different phases to this. The enlightenment phase, you know, the passion phase, the true color phase. I don't know, but the sexuality phase, the passion phase, because there's so much going on in, you know, in being true to yourselves within all of this, and bringing forth all of your true colors for the world. You know, and the masculine, I'm feeling like the masculine also needs to portray that soft side of himself, that feminine side of his masculine self needs to come forward, because, you know, as that is coming together for him, and is together for him, he needs to, you know, be the whole of his true self, just as the divine feminine comes forward with her masculine strong side as well. We are all one in the same. And so you then show others, or give other masculines this free energy to come forth as this softer side as well, which, let's face it, that is what was meant to be always. You know, the masculine energies were not supposed to just be masculine, and the female energies were not supposed to just be female or feminine. We are all and both masculine and feminine energies, both, as it was always meant to be. But somewhere along the way we got stunted. Our growth got stunted, and we got put into these boxes. And now we're just breaking the hell out of these boxes, and we're coming forth as our true selves and who we really and truly are as these divine power couples, to show the world who we really and truly are, which is an act of love, which is just an act of unconditional love for all. And so, you know, just step up and into your own. Have faith. Take that leap of faith. Have faith and just do it. Period. Just do it. Okay, last but not least, we have the Ace of Gabriel. Okay, we got the Ace of Gabriel. A gift of passion, opportunity and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. So, this has more female, feminine energies to it. So, you know, she's looking and feeling very powerful to me. She is looking and feeling very free, very free and enlightened. Sort of like she's doing her own dance. She's stepping up into her own thing, into her own pace. She's not living her life according to what anyone else wants for her to be and to do and to have as. She's stepping up into her own as her true power source. And she's showing all others that she can do this. And she's showing her divine masculine as well that, you know, if she can do this, you can do this too. And so step up and into this with me. And we can be and will be more powerful than you could ever imagine in this. So take that leap of faith, divine masculine, and come together with me, divine feminine. And we will show the world just how powerful we can be as the divine masculine female energies that we truly are from deep inside of us. As all of our true colors are being shown to the world, and our true unconditional love for one another shows others just how to do the same. So, very cool. Very powerful reading. I hope you guys learned a little bit more about the whole collective of us in this union phase that we are either coming into or are already into. I know I learned some things. Share, like, and subscribe. And I'm looking forward to the next reading. So I'll see you all again very soon. Take care. Good luck in your journeys.